Yeah, I just got out the phone with Big Uncle. He texted me 6 a.m. in the morning, say, gotta hit me as soon as you get up. Wake and bake with a gangster.
I guess this is what y'all been waiting for.
It's gonna be a whole lot of that
Welcome
shit this year,
to
nigga.
the Wake and Bake Show with Big Uncle.
Yeah, G's up, hold down. Yeah, I'm a boss. I ain't
You know what time it is. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show.
I don't know. The beginning just get too alright. I got you.
The beginning should be just like 10 seconds long.
What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. Well, at least you see what time it is, man. It's your motherfucking man, Big Up, and I'm by my motherfucking self today, man. Not because I want to be, man, but because I have to be, man. Because my bro had to take care of some business. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. But he'll be back with us next week. But for today, man, y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? What better than motherfucking Big Up? That's all I'm saying. Well, that's all I know. What better than me? Shit, who better than me to do what I do? No motherfucking body. Because that's what I believe. No matter what nobody else believes. Because that's what you got to believe. If you go motherfucker do what you want to do in your motherfucking life, man. And that'd be a reason. And like I tell people all the time, man, it's only 3 reasons that a motherfucker don't do the shit that they want to do. Because they just plain out lazy and they don't want to do it. Or because they don't believe in themselves enough to do it. Or they just don't have all the information they need to do it. And so because of that, they give up thinking they can't do it. But that ain't the reason. The real reason is because you really ain't got all the information you need to do the things that you want to do. And because you won't take out the time to go find that information, man, you can't find it to do none of the shit that you want to do. But guess what? That's your fault. But like I say, that's your motherfucking life, man. And like this my life, man. And like this what I love to do, man. I love to get up every day, man, and inspire people, man. And people say, well, how do you inspire people, man? I say, by having my shit together. And by being a good person. You know what I'm saying? That's how I motherfucking inspire people, man. You know, I just get up every day and I do exactly what I need to be doing, man, to make sure I got my shit together, man. Now sometimes I may not be doing everything I need to be doing, but I'm doing everything I should be doing. Cause like I tell my wife all the time, man, shit, sometimes you just ain't motivated to do some of that shit that you want to do. But you still got to be consistent about it. You still got to get up and touch it every day. Do something. But you just can't get up every day and not do nothing, man. Thinking like when you go back to doing, thinking back when you go back to doing what you want to do, it's going to be there. Because a lot of times it don't be there for you. And so that's why I tell you, man, hey, if you're going to do what you're going to do, man, you're going to have to believe in yourself that you can do it. Because see, I'll tell you, like we talked the other day, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's people that got all the information, man, smart as a motherfucker. Got everything they need to do what they want, but they just don't believe they can do it. And so because of that, they don't never do it. Now, they'll tell you how to do it because, see, they got all the information, but they won't never do it. And see, that's all it really come down to, man, is belief. Who believe in themselves and who don't. See, most of the people that believe in themselves, successful. And if they're not successful, they happy. Because they believe in themselves. So can't nothing get them down. But see, when you don't believe in your motherfucking self, man, anything can get you down. Like anything can get you up. Except you. I was talking to a dude today in the gym, man. And I was telling him, like, yo, man, like every day you get up, man, you got to get up knowing that the day is just a chance. That's all the day is, man. It's a chance you may not, and I may not even make it through the whole motherfucking day. Because that's all it is a chance. Because guess what? You ain't got no control over that part of the game. See, the only part of the game that you got control over is the shit that you do. And the type of person you going to be while you doing that. But you ain't got no control over nothing else. And y'all done heard me say that shit before. The only thing you got control over is your actions and your attitude. And I ain't never seen a motherfucker with a bad attitude make good choices. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that everybody that make good choices don't have a bad attitude. I'm just saying, people that have a bad attitude usually don't make good choices. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So people, I'm just saying, man, like, yo, that's what I do, man, and that's why I'm here, man, and that's why I come, man, like, man, I just want to inspire somebody, man. Cause see, I know I can't change nobody like people. Like, I know I can't change nobody motherfucking life, man. It ain't nothing I could do. It ain't nothing you could do to change nobody's life. Not even your motherfucking kids. Not even your wife. Now, you can provide things for them that'll change their circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can buy things that'll change their circumstances, but you can't change their life. They gonna be who they gonna be. So whatever they believe they are, that's what they are. No matter how much you try to goddamn give them this again, it don't even matter, man. See, it always come down to the individual person, man. See, all you can really do, man, is just supply your family and your children with the type of information they need, man, to be successful out there in that world, man. You know what I'm saying? And not just in that world, but in their motherfucking life, too. Because, see, I tell y'all, too, man, like, the world and the shit that's going on in that world, man, can't affect your life, man. Can't affect your life, man. Hey, look, and I ain't saying that it can't, because it can, if you believe that shit. Like, if you don't believe that you got everything you need to do everything that you want, then you believe that's the reason for you being in that situation you in. But it's a lie. It's a lie. And I don't give a fuck what situation you in. I don't care what situation you in. You might not have all your legs, I don't care. You still can do. You still can get up every day and do everything that you want to do. Because I already know that you got everything you need to have. And see, what you need to have ain't got nothing to do with your arms and legs. It got everything to do with what's in your heart. What you believe about who you are as a person. See, when you got that kind of belief, man, it ain't nothing that can happen to you on this earth, man, that's going to stop you from being and doing the things you need to do in your life, man, to inspire people, man. But when you don't believe like that, man, it don't be like that for you. And see, people, that's why I tell people, like, bro, like, my faith and my belief in God is a lot different than a lot of people, man. It's to the point, man, that I have to be careful when I'm talking to people, because the way I talk will make people think that I don't even believe in God. But I do. It's just that I believe in myself a lot more. And I know that sounds strange and kind of off balance to you, man. But I believe that's the way God wanted it to be. I don't believe God wants me to believe in him more than I believe in myself. Because if I believe in him more than I believe in myself, do I really believe in God? No. I just believe in the things I think God gonna do for me. And the reason I know that's to be true, because I used to think like that, man. I used to think like you, man. I used to think that, hey, man, as long as I get up and I'm doing a little bit, God gonna do the rest. No, the fuck he ain't. You gonna have to do all this shit, man. You gonna have to do all this shit. And I don't care what you going through. You gonna have to go through that shit, man, and still get up every day, man, and make sure you doing what you need to do to make sure your bills paid. Because if you don't do that shit, you gonna be fucked up and you still gonna be going through what you going through, man. Because I'm telling you, bro, and this is what I tell people, man, God ain't finna save you, bro. He ain't finna save you. He ain't saved Jesus on the cross. He ain't saved Jesus until Jesus died. And that's the only time he gonna save you, because you ain't special than Jesus. But you just like him. Because you a father, or either you the son or a daughter of God. Just like Jesus. And see, that's why I tell people, man, I got the kind of faith Jesus had, man. I got the kind of faith Jesus had in God. See, Jesus had so much faith in God, man, he didn't even ask God to help him through none of the stuff he was going through. He was asking God to help the people. He was asking God to help the people that didn't believe. Not just in God, but in themselves, man. Because see, Jesus believed in himself. Because Jesus knew, like I know, God already gave him everything he needed to go through, no matter what these people were trying to take him through, man. He ain't care nothing. He ain't asked God to please take the weight off this cross when he was carrying it. No, hell no. He ain't asked none of that. He ain't tell God to stop these people from spitting on me and doing all these things to me. He ain't do none of that. He ain't do none of that. He was praying for these people. You know what I'm saying, man? And that's what I believe. I believe that God done gave me everything I need to do everything I want to do in my life, man. And it's up to me if I want to do that shit or not. And it's always been like that, man. No matter what I done been through in my motherfucking life, people, it's always been my fault, man. It's always been my fault, man. Totally, 100%. Every time I failed, it was my motherfucking fault, man. And I ain't saying a lot of times when I failed, it wasn't other people involved, but it was my fault for fucking with them people. It wasn't their fault because I failed, man. It was my fault, people. Because I believe that. The same way I believe, man, that if I get up every day and I do everything I need to be doing, man, when these opportunities come my way, man, and I'm the type of person I need to be, man, as far as the way I treat people, man, I'm gonna win. And these opportunities gonna benefit me because I'm gonna be able to do what I need to do with these opportunities. But when you ain't who you need to be, man, these opportunities, man, pass by you. And even if you get the opportunity, you will fuck it up because you ain't the type of person you need to be to get the opportunity, man. And that's why I said on the show before, you got to be careful who the fuck you give opportunities to. Cause look, man, like I told y'all people, I believe in myself. I believe in myself, bro. And that's all I be trying to get y'all to do, bro. And I know a lot of times the shit that I be saying, man, like, but I'm telling you, man, if you don't believe in yourself like that, man, it's gonna be hard on you out here, man. It's gonna be hard on you out here, man. And I ain't gonna say that, and I ain't saying you ain't gonna go through all the shit that you gonna go through. I'm telling you this right here. No matter if you believe in yourself or not, you still gonna go through that shit. It's just that because you don't believe in yourself, you gonna go through the worst of it. Cause see, if you believe in yourself, you wouldn't be in the places you be in, and you wouldn't do the things you be doing right now. Cause see, if y'all didn't know this or not, man, don't nobody care about none of the shit you trying to do in your life when you go out there in that world. Y'all know that, right? When y'all be out there partying in these places and doing these things, you don't know nobody really care about who the fuck you are. You know that you could be out there about to celebrate a graduation or a marriage or something, and a motherfucker blow your head off, don't you, right? Because, hey, let me tell you something, man. It costs to be out there in that world. It costs to be out there. And what I tend to realize, man, it's a lot of people that's outside right now that really can't afford to be outside like that right now. Because it costs people. You ain't going outside your door for free, man. You either spending money or making money when you go outside that door. You ain't doing none other than two. I don't give a fuck how much you celebrate. You gonna spend money to celebrate, or you gonna make some money to celebrate. I don't give that. That's the only reasons, man. That's the only reasons. You know what the biggest mall in the world is? I ain't even gonna wait. The motherfucking world. The world ain't nothing but a big motherfucking mall, man. You know how when you go in the mall, you gonna spend some money. You go to all these stores. That's just how the world is. It's just open up for you, man. It's open up for you. But guess what? Just like the mall, you ain't even got to have no money to walk through that motherfucker. You ain't got to have no money to walk outside. But if you walking outside with no money, man, you going out there for two reasons. Because you homeless or you about to do some shit you shouldn't. Because you can't be outside for free, man. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers be doing the shit they doing. Because they really can't afford to be outside the way they be outside, man. And see, that shit'll drive you crazy. That shit drive. That's why I'll tell you. That's why I don't go. I don't be outside like that. Man, anybody that know you, know me, will tell you, oh man, I don't know wrong like that. Man, I pick and choose where I go. And even then, I still know my life is up. You know what I'm saying? I still know I'm putting my life up to go outside and do what I want to try to do. If I'm trying to go to the grocery store, and it's a Walmart right across the street from me, man, I've got to put my life up to go out there and do what I'm going to do. Because there's somebody outside, man, that don't care about how positive I am, man, that'll blow my motherfucking brains. I look at people, I'm telling y'all, I just speak the truth, man. I just speak the truth, man. I'm telling you, man, like, this shit is real. And I don't care about how you think the world should be. The world is the way the world is, man, and it's perfect for being this way. Because like I tell people, we made it this way. Everything about the world, we decided how the building's going to be. We decided how the motherfucking, we decided all this shit. We decided, goddamn, who could do what. Man, I'm telling you, man. Man, it's some shit that's going on right now, man, that y'all cry about, that they can stop the deal if they really wanted to, but they ain't going to stop it. Because like I told you, you either making money or spending money out there. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got to be for you. You could be spending money for somebody else. As long as you spending money, and you could be making money for somebody else. I know I was in prison, people. They was making money off of me while I was in prison. Yo, I'm telling you. I tell people all the time like this right here. You can make a product and sell it, or you can buy a product and make the profit from it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know if you ain't no inventor or nothing, then you got to be able to have skills where you could be able to take certain products and sell that shit so you can make profit to buy more product. and keep that shit going so you can do the things you want to do in your life. Because see, that's what this shit is about, man. Product and profit. If you ain't got no product, you ain't making no profit, which means you working for somebody and you making money for them. See, really, they just paying your bills and you don't even know it. Well, you really ain't accepted it because you feel like I work for this money. Yeah, you did, but you work for this money so you can pay your bills and do the things you need to do for your family. Because guess what? If you stop working, you can't do that. And I ain't saying that working for nobody no bad thing. I'm just saying you got to think about the logistics of this shit. Like what you can and what you can't do when you do certain things in your life. And how you can't get upset when you see other people that go further and beyond doing what they need to do, doing the things they really want to do in their life. That's all I'm saying. Because like I tell people, man, being a good person don't mean shit, man. Because I'm telling you, if anybody do something good for you, man, it ain't because of God, man. It's because they're a good person. And that's what we got to realize too, man. We got to realize that, look, it's really good people in this world that'll really help you out in your time of need. It's way more good people than it is bad people. It just take one bad person to fuck up a party. You know what I'm saying? It take 100 good people to have a party. And so I'm just trying to say, man, that's all this shit is about, man. You know, I told you, like, hey, this is what I do, man. And this is why I believe, because I know, man, I used to be out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, I always paid attention to everything that was going on, man. You know what I'm saying? How people are. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I talk about, man, like I see this shit. I know this shit, man. It wasn't until I started not believing in myself like that. It wasn't until I took accountability for my life that everything changed in my life. Because see, like I say, I always believed in myself, man. I just didn't never make good choices. Like I wanted to make choices that benefited me. And the choices I made that benefited me had to benefit me right then and there. Because see, I ain't believe in myself enough to go get no job and work 7 days and to the paycheck. I believe in myself to go out here and get this money on the streets and stuff like that. And a lot of people used to be like, you know, look at me like, you know, and as they should, because I was doing the wrong thing. I was. But I believed in myself, man. I believed in myself. Because I believe, man, as long as you believe in yourself, man, you will try something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you believe, you got a little belief in yourself, man, and you want to do something, like you will try to do it. At least you will try to do it. Now, whether or not you continue to do it when things don't go your way, that depends on how much you really believe in yourself. Because see, it's levels to this shit, man. Because see, you might believe in yourself enough to motherfucking, you know, argue with a motherfucker, but you won't believe in yourself enough of yourself to fight a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll argue, yeah, motherfucker, but when they get ready to fight, you like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might call it fear, but I call that not believing in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, I don't give a fuck how much fear you got. You gonna got to do what you got to do. That's all I'm saying. It's levels to that belief. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the top tier. Like, I believe people. You know what I'm saying? I believe so much, man, that I'm willing to sacrifice my life. And I did at one point in my life. I did, people. Shit, if y'all know my backstory, man, I'm in prison. You know what I'm saying? I got shot. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't no bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just made bad choices. Like, it's people in the street that ain't bad people. Y'all know some. They ain't bad people. They just make fucked up choices. You know what I'm saying? And even though those choices may be benefiting them right then at that moment, you know that in the end, they ain't going to get far with this shit. And that's how it was for me, man. I just believed that I was going to get far with that shit. And boy, was I wrong. You know what I'm saying? Boy, was I wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I took accountability for my life that I just started motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, really getting down and doing the things that I needed to do to make sure I had the things that I need to have, man. You know what I'm saying? And I went through a long period of time, man, without having the things I wanted. But it was cool, man. Because I knew that as long as I got up every day, man, and I just continued to do the right thing no matter what was going on around me, man, eventually the right things was going to happen for me, man. And once it did, man, it just ain't never turning back. Because I got it. I got it. I understood it, man. And that's what I talk about, you know, when I was just talking about with Jesus and stuff, man, and the belief he had. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at the prophet, anybody, and I ain't saying, listen, I ain't talking about like I'm Jesus, no prophet, none of that shit. I'm talking about I got that kind of belief, people. The kind of belief, man, that you got to know that God already blessed you with everything you need. I promise you. to get through no matter what you going through, man. You can go through, if you're going through cancer right now, I promise you, God done gave you everything you need to get through that shit, man. You just got to keep that attitude right. Keep the attitude together. And you're going to be able to focus and be able to do the things and use all them tools that God gave you to pull through this, man. And then guess what? You're going to be inspiring somebody that's going through what they going through. Because they say, you know what? Hey, I got it too. You just got to use it, man. I don't care what you going through. You might have just got evicted out your motherfucking apartment. Listen what I'm telling you. Hey, look. You go, but listen, you got everything you need to bounce back from that shit, man. And I ain't trying to tell you that that's what this is about, because this ain't no test now. This is because you ain't paying your motherfucking bills and you weren't doing the right thing. So because of that, your shit getting put out. So don't act like, oh, you know, this is sign God. Man, God ain't trying to show you nothing. God ain't trying to show you nothing, man. If anything, God showed you, you woke up this morning and opened your eyes. God showed you got a chance. You got a chance, man, if you willing to get up every day, man, and start doing the right things, man, and start becoming the type of person you need to be, man. I promise you, man, can't nothing stop you, man. Can't nothing stop you. Can't nothing stop you, man. Like right now, can't nothing stop you. But you. See, you the only reason you ain't doing what you need to do in your life. I don't care about who ain't supporting you. You supposed to be supporting your motherfucking self. And I know what everybody done told you about, oh, you know, just be patient. God got some, man, listen, God ain't like them. Whatever God got for you, I promise you, he done gave it to you. He just waiting on you to use it so you can get what you want for yourself, people. See, that's the kind of shit I be talking about. That's the kind of shit I be talking about. Because I don't care what you believe, man. This is going to be the, man, if you ain't got the money to buy it, and let somebody step up with a kind heart decide to do it for you, you going to go without. You gonna go without. You gonna go without. Because it's like this, man. You see, God trying to build a team. You know what I'm saying? Put his team together. And like right now, you know, he watching y'all and just seeing how y'all doing what y'all need to be doing in y'all own lives, because that's gonna tell him what you, man, I'm telling you, man. I tell people all the time, like, hey, y'all be thinking like, oh, when this show, you gonna have a conversation with, man, God don't, what he gonna have a conversation with you for? He done watched you do everything you wanted to do. That's why he gave you free will. That's why he gave you free will. Because he knew when you choose to do what you chose to do, that's on you. I don't care how it come back to you, man. I don't care. I don't care what nobody try to put on you. It's on you. It's up to you if you put that suit on or not. People always talk about like, oh, you know, people got things set up. And I ain't saying they don't. I'm saying that as long as you ain't doing what you ain't supposed to be doing, that shit ain't gonna affect you. That shit ain't affect you. Like if you ain't getting out here fucking up, breaking laws and doing shit like that to cause you to go to jail, then that old, you know, they got this shit set up so black, man, fuck all that shit. That shit set up for anybody that want to break the motherfucking law. And listen here, people, I ain't saying now that what may be good for them ain't good for you, because we know this is how to walk. This is how, hey, look, right and wrong is wrong ain't always swinging the same way in the world. But when it comes to this, when it comes to the spirit shit, when it comes to your life, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I ain't talking about what's right for you. Because see, what's right for you may not be right for your motherfucking family right now. And see, that's what you're going to have to make the decision to do. The right motherfucking thing. But see, a lot of times, man, we don't like to do the right thing because see, the right thing, man, don't really benefit us all the time. Sometimes it benefit more than just us. And then sometimes it may not benefit us at all. But guess what? If it's the right thing, it's always going to benefit you. Because guess what? As long as you're doing the right thing, ain't nothing bad going to happen to you. And I ain't saying ain't nothing bad going to happen to you. I'm just saying it ain't going to happen as bad to you because of the fact that you've been doing the right thing. But listen, doing the right thing ain't going to save your life. So don't take that shit in riddles now. Because see, you could be doing the right thing and going to the store just to get gas, and a nigga can come and blow your fucking brains out. Steal your car. Because that's just how the world is. That's just how the world is. And so, man, you know, that's why I get on here, man, and that's why I say what I say and I talk what I talk, man, because I'm telling you, I know that whatever y'all got going on and whatever y'all want to have and the things that y'all want to do, I'm telling you, you can do it, man. You can do it because, hey, like I just said, God already blessed you with everything you need to do it. And if you don't believe me, then let me tell you this right here. Either you got a kid, and if you don't, when you was a kid. Your mom and daddy used to take you to the store, or you take your kid to the store. And before they go to school, you get to pick out whatever book bag you want. Because they want to make sure that the book bag that you got is the book bag that you like. So once they put everything inside this book bag that you're going to need for school, they know you're going to do what you need to do. Because they know whatever you go through in school, you can go in this book bag and it's going to help you get through it. You need some pencils in this book bag. You need to calculate this in the book bag. You need some paper. It's in this book bag. And you can't be giving away everything that's in your book bag to other people, because when it's time to take your own test, look here, people. When it's time to take your own test, you ain't going to be ready, because you ain't going to have all the utensils that you need that your mom and daddy gave you before you went to school. And see, that's how it is in your real motherfucking life. See, God already blessed you with everything you need. See, you are the book bag. And you got to love your book bag. You got to appreciate your book bag. If your straps ain't tight enough, motherfucker, work out and tighten them up. But you cannot dislike your book bag, because if you dislike your book bag, you won't never go inside of it. You are the book bag. See, people, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be going, man, this is what I do. But you are the book bag, man. And everything you need, God already put it inside you, man. So that's why when you be sitting around praying for strength and help, it don't never come until you go inside yourself and get it on your own. Because see, God looking at you like, man, what else you want God to do? And see, that's why I tell y'all, man, see, I got the faith Jesus had. I believe in myself that God already gave me everything I need to do, everything I want to do in my life. For a large part of my life, I can't say I always believed that way, but I always believed in God. But once I started believing in myself the way God want me to believe in myself, that's when everything got better. And see, that's all I'm trying to tell y'all, people. It ain't going to get better until you decide to make it better. So instead of worried about, man, trying to get everything you need to do everything you want to do, man, first get yourself together. First sit back, man, and do everything you need to do to figure out, man, what is it that you ain't doing in your own life, man, that's making you do the things that you choose to do. And I can tell you right now, it's going to always be your choices. And it's going to be the way you believe in yourself. Because see, when you really believe in yourself the way you really supposed to believe in yourself, the way that I do now, man, you ain't playing them games no more. And you going to stop waiting to become the person you want to be, and you going to start becoming that person now. Because see, that's what God wants. And that's all I want, man. I just want y'all to be happy. I just want y'all to get up every day, man, and have successful lives and treat people good, you know what I'm saying, and get and have everything that you want in life, man, and never worry, never cry, never complain. But guess what? That ain't gonna never happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about what I want. It's about what people choose to do. Because like I said from the beginning, people, I can't change nobody's motherfucking life. All I can do is talk this shit and smoke this weed. And with that being said, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's your motherfucking man, Big Up, man. And hey, man, I love y'all, man. Not because I know y'all, but because I'm supposed to love you, man. I ain't supposed to take care of you, and I ain't. But I'm going to give you that information that's going to allow you to take care of your motherfucking self if you choose to. Because see, life is about your choices. Not the choices of others, man, but the choices that you make for yourself, man. Because no matter where you go, you got to take yourself. And that's the real reason you ain't going to never go nowhere. And I ain't saying you ain't. See, you got to choose who you going to be in life, not me. See, I'm just talking shit.
It's going to be a whole lot of that shit.
And this is the Wake and Bake Show, people. And we out. Peace.
G's up, huh?
Yes, sir.
As soon as you get up. Wake and bake with a gangster. It's gonna be a whole lot of that shit this year, nigga. Yeah, G's up, huh?